Flyers versus Warhawks is the 41st District Volleyball Championship coming up next here on Cable 10's Game of the Week. Welcome everybody to Franklin County High School, the site of the 41st District Volleyball Tournament. I'm Clint Goins, joining me, Jason Hyatt. We have Franklin County playing Great Crossing. This is how they got here. Franklin County sweeping Western Hills last night. Great Crossing doing the same thing to Frankfort High, 3-0. And Frankfort High also got here with a sweep over Frankfort Christian, 3-0. But now we're down to two, the number 1 and number 2 seeds in the tournament, as it should be. And the Flyers hoping to make history against the Warhawks. They're the number 1 team in the region, in fact, the Warhawks are. And this is a little how they got here. Callie Craycraft serving for Frankfort High, but they go down, as we mentioned before, 3-0. Against a Warhawks team that's really kind of loaded, Jason.
Yeah, they've got height, they've got skill, and they're just good all the way around. That's what makes them one of the best teams in the country, and they showed it off last night. They got out to, honestly, a bit of a slow start for them. Frankfort High really hung around in the first set before Great Crossing turned it up and finished off strong. You know, one of the funny things is we talked about the sweeps so far in the tournament. It's not just been the tournament, it's been all season long. Every district matchup, regular season and now in the tournament, have all been sweeps. Every team, every matchup. So there seems to be a pretty clear pecking order, you know, from one team to the next. So step one for Franklin County tonight is going to be, first off, just win a set against Great Crossing, because if you do that, you've done something that you know, nobody else has done so far. So pick up one somewhere along the way, get some momentum, and go from there. But as you can see there, Franklin County played really well last night, I thought, against Western Hills.
Yes, they did. Sophie DeFore, number 1, is clearly the go-to person for the Lady Flyers. She got her 1,500th kill last night against the Wolverines of Western Hills, hoping to improve on that. And we'll come back with the starting lineups and the first serve right after this on Cable 10's Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
David Tolles Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Tolles Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks, to Franklin County High School, the site of the 41st District Volleyball Tournament. We're here for the championship between the Great Crossing Warhawks out of Scott County and the Franklin County Flyers, of course, out of Franklin County. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here with you. And Jason, it's clearly Great Crossing's game to lose. They are star-studded, #1 team in the region, #5 team in the state. What do you think the Lady Flyers need to do to win this match?
Well, I think a big part of it's probably going to come down to their blocking. We saw last night when Frankfort just wasn't able to really present much of a challenge at the net. So you've got big hitters for Great Crossing in number 25, Libby Irwin. You're going to hear her name a lot. We saw Amelia Bowers, number 20. She's going to be the tallest player out there tonight. And
got Jazzy Calvert.
Yeah, Jazzy. I was like, I know there's another one, Jazzy Calvert.
Yeah, she's the Mississippi State signee.
Yeah, she can send it down. And so they were pretty much swinging at will last night. And but I think that Franklin County presents a better challenge at the net because you're going to have people like Sophie Dufour who can match the height and the length to get up and block those. And then I really liked what I saw last night out of Carly Van Houten, number 9 for Franklin County. She plays the middle. She kind of slides back and forth, and she can really get up as well. So if they can bring a double block to slow down that attack of Great Crossing, then you start relying on the rest of your team to get some digs, keep things in play. And we saw Lauren Parker last night, the libero for Franklin County. Really, a lot of dives, to get good digs. So if she can spark things on the backside to really, keep things going, get the momentum going for Franklin County, then, hey, maybe you hang around and put some pressure on Great Crossing that they're not used to feeling.
That's the thing we saw last night out of the Lady Flyers is that as long as they're able to keep the ball in play, then they have hitters, most notably Sophie Dufour, that can do something with it. But they will need to have, I'm sure that Coach Adam Ivetic of Great Crossing knows that Sophie Dufour is the go-to gal and is probably going to have a double block, whichever side of the court she happens to be on. So we're going to have people like Emma Perkins or Carly Van Houten step up, perhaps.
And that's the difficult part is that, like you said, for Coach Ivetic and Great Crossing, their scouting report's pretty easy. Lockdown number 1, Sophie Dufour, who you see on your screen right there. Yeah. Whereas for Franklin County, you've got to scheme against at least 3, if not 4 or more players that can all pretty much bring that same level of talent to the table. So you got to have a lot more options of where you're going to go.
All right, we'll step aside here and we'll turn it over to David Hecker for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
With the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff, welcome to Franklin County High School. For tonight's 41st District Championship match, we welcome the Warhawks of Great Crossing High School and your Franklin County Lady Flyers. teams. First, the Warhawks. A sophomore defensive specialist, number 2, Jenna Browning. A junior setter, number 7, Emma Lawson. An 8th grader, outside hitter, number 9, Kinsley Van Gilder. A sophomore opposite hitter, number 10, Emily Irwin. A junior setter, number 11, Kate Rush. Senior defensive specialist, Dan Rivero, number 12, Ryan Livingston. Senior middle hitter, number 15, Jasmine Calvert. A sophomore defensive specialist, number 16, Aaron Thomas. Senior outside hitter, number 19, Riley Ellison. A senior outside hitter, number 20, Amelia Burrows. A senior setter, number 24, Alexis Everman. Senior outside hitter, number 25, Lily Irwin. A senior middle hitter, number 27, Reagan Huffnagel. A freshman opposite hitter, number 34, Gabby Gray. And a senior defensive specialist, number 39, Lily Gilbert. Coaching staff for the Warhawks, assistant Stephanie Martin, Rebecca Just, and the head coach, Adam Avedic. And now for your Franklin County Lady Flyers. A junior outside hitter and setter, number 1, Sophie Dufour. Sophomore Rivera, defensive specialist, number 2, Lauren Harper. A junior middle hitter, number 3, Kiana Taylor. Senior outside hitter, number 4, Janae Jewell. A senior outside and middle hitter, number 5, Emma Harkin. Senior defensive specialist, number 6, Lucy Harkin. A sophomore setter and defensive specialist, number 7, Jessica Spalding. A sophomore opposite, number 8, Audrey Robinson. Senior middle hitter, number 9, Carly Van Houten. A senior middle hitter, number 10, Riley Cohorn. Freshman defensive specialist, number 11, Drew Bennington. A senior opposite hitter, number 12, Logan Hurley. Junior setter and defensive specialist, number 13, Lorraine Hayes. A senior opposite hitter, number 14, Jeremy Torres. And sophomore outside hitter, number 15, Alana Romero. The Lady Flyers are coached by assistant Susan Miller, Chris Schindler, and the head coach, Dale Atkins.
All right, folks, someone did not get the memo since both teams are wearing navy blue. It could be a little bit confusing. Sorry about that. But Jason, I'm so excited to be here. Number one, because girls volleyball has only been a thing here in Central Kentucky for about the past 25 years, and I'm so glad to see these young ladies have this opportunity. You can learn so much by playing a team sport. Learn how to be a good teammate, and you learn how to be part of a system, and I think it's a very important developmental sort of thing for anyone, and it's something that until about 25 years ago, girls did not have the opportunity to really learn those life lessons in a sporting environment. So I'm excited to be here.
And Clint, in a way, it's kind of come full circle because girls high school volleyball has become so popular. Now the guys want to get in on it.
That's right.
So now they've got boys high school volleyball.
Yeah, I think next year the boys volleyball will be a sanctioned KHSAA sport. Great Crossing wins the first point. This is Sophie DeFore with her first swing of the night.
Just in case you are unsure what you're looking at, you've got Franklin County on the right side of your screen, and Great Crossing on your left.
Bump set from Parker. A partial block by Great Crossings, but not enough to stop DeFore from getting the kill. And right there, we saw Great Crossings Libby Irwin, the senior who is signed to play at Campbellsville next year, with the kill. So Great Crossing now ahead 3-1 here in set one of this best out of 5 as Irwin's serve goes long, and we have our first substitutes into the game. Number 6 is Lucy Perkins, and she will come back to serve. I did not catch who the other person was. Was it Van Houten come into the game, or did she start?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think I saw Porter go out.
Number 12, we were told, Logan Hurley into the game.
Saw a big swing there from DeFore, but dig by Great Crossing, but couldn't handle that one.
No, DeFore gets another kill.
So all in all, positive start for the Lady Flyers. Some of that assisted by the unforced error of the bad serve, but sometimes that's what you need to get things going.
And that swing is long.
Was that Bowers that
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was, yes, number 20.
What we saw from her last night was she was very effective at the net. That one was more of a running approach, jump at it, and she sailed that one about 15 feet long, so maybe a little out of her comfort zone.
And that swing into the net, and Franklin County now has a 2-point lead. And that serve just a little long, I think.
No, that's in.
It was in? They called that in? Okay.
Because it was in by 2 feet.
Okay.
Well, 1 foot.
All right. And we have our first timeout as Coach Adam Ivetic calls it. The Warhawks trail 6-3 to the Flyers. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop from and collectively over 100 years of experience. Call, visit us, or request quotes on BillMcCoyInsuranceAgency.com. Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Lucy Perkins still serving for the Flyers, but this time into the net.
Yeah, those are the ones you hate to see. Everything's going your way, and you just give it up.
Wise timeout by Ivedic. But Great Crossing gives it right back with a long serve, and Sophie DeFore.
Serve giveth and the serve taketh away. We saw Sophie last night go on a big run in the first set against Western Hills. She served about 15 straight.
Strong swing, but a nice block by the Flyers. Nice dig by Lauren Parker, the libero. But this time, I think it was Jazzy Calvert that got up perhaps and roofed that ball for the Warhawks. There's Parker's dig right there.
Yeah, Romero Lozano came in for the hit. And yeah, that was Emily Irwin, the younger Irwin sister. Sophomore for Great Crossing.
DeFore to Van Houten. And the Warhawks take it over on 2.
Yeah, that's another one I think for Franklin County. You got to find a way to get to that ball. Anytime that Great Crossing's not taking a big swing at something, you need to find a way to keep that ball in play.
That was Catherine Rush with the kill for the Warhawks. She wears number 11. She's a junior, but has already signed to play at Western Kentucky.
There we saw Van Houten with the kill. Not overly powerful, but effective nonetheless.
Emma Perkins back into the game for the Lady Flyers. Parker back to serve. Bumped up nicely. Nice back set there for the Warhawks. That was Emily Irwin with the kill. Beautiful set.
That was perfect.
And a nice spike down the line. Riley Ellison serves long. Riley has also signed to play college volleyball next year. Journey Porter into the game for Franklin County. She had a good match last night. Good save, good dig. DeFore, no, excuse me, it was not DeFore. That was Romero Lozano. Hits it out.
Yes, she's the second hitter on this Franklin County team, so it's good to be getting her looks, but she has misfired on a couple here in the early going.
And that one is shanked off the arms of a Flyer.
That's Romero Lozano again.
Having a rough start here in set 1. Tied up now, 9-9. Nice pass to DeFore. And a good swing.
Porter bringing the heat. We saw her hitting from the right side mostly last night.
Yes.
This time coming in an angle with the left hand.
Another service error for Franklin County gives the ball right back to the Warhawks. We saw a lot of service errors last night, and we've seen our fair share so far tonight.
Seems to be some carryover for sure.
DeFore off the net. The antenna? Is that what the call was?
I think maybe the net dial, although I didn't see that signal.
Here's another look at it. Yeah, I think they call that an antenna.
Oh, yeah, you can see
the
the
really hit the antenna.
back referee waving the flag.
That ball is down. DeFore gets another kill, adding to her 1,500 and some odd. She passed that mark last night in the second set.
The antenna not a problem when you go right to the center of the court.
Nice back set on the slide, but the Flyers pick it up. And DeFore is roofed that time. I think that was Jazzy Calvert, the Mississippi State signee, with the block. Porter got a nice running start on that one, but into the net.
I think her eyes got as big as saucers. We went a little too hard after that one.
Oh, good serve.
Late sink on that one. It looked like it was going to float away.
That's right. It kind of rolled off the table there for Libby Irwin, and she gets the ace.
Now this is exactly where Frankfort High found themselves last night against Great Crossing. It was almost this exact same score, and they had no answer from here on out. So we'll have to see if Franklin County is able to have any more resolve.
Quick set to Calvert. She puts it away. Van Houten saw it, but just a little bit too late getting there, and Coach Dale Atkins calls timeout, trailing 15-11 here on Cable 10's Game of the Week.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. Call, come by, or visit our website for free quotes today.
One of my favorite commercials, especially when the guy is duct taped to the wall and his shoe falls off. That's classic. The Irwin still serving for the Warhawks. Bump set here to DeFore. Not able to do much with that one. Parker with the up. DeFore getting a lot of swings, but they're not ideal sets and can't do much with it.
Well, and Great Crossing's bringing that double block like you talked about in the pregame, and it's causing some problems for DeFore. She's not quite sure what to do with it.
Yeah, I think as that serve goes wide, the Flyers may have to start thinking about setting someone else.
And they tried, it seemed like early going to Romero Lozano. Just, she seemed to be a little off her game, so they're trying to force feed it back to DeFore, but running into some pretty serious resistance.
Free ball here coming for the Flyers. Lucy Perkins sends it over, and then Calvert finishes for the Warhawks. The Warhawks only have lost 2 matches the entire season, and one of those was a best 2 out of 3, not a best 3 out of 5 as is usual in the Quad States tournament to Owensboro Apollo. So they are a tough team, #1 in the region. I believe #5 in the state.
Kind of makes you wonder how good numbers 1 through 4 are if #5's only lost 2 games all year.
That's right. That's right.
And when we say only lost 2 games, it's not like football where they only play 10. But they play 30 games. They're 28-2 on the year.
Right. Van Houten with a nice swing, but it's blocked. They go over to DeFore on the weak side. She calls for it again. Takes a little off that time. Easily dug up by the Warhawks. And another kill for Great Crossing. This time it was Riley Ellison.
And Great Crossing's just too good to just be tapping it over. You're going to have to bring stuff like that right there from DeFore.
Yeah, and DeFore got a nice roll on that one. Sometimes when you hit it off the top of the tape, that really throws the defense off and helps you out. I'm sure DeFore did not plan to do that, but she was the fortunate beneficiary.
Katie Rush with the
yeah, just kind of trying to finesse it in there. Was that what? Actually,
maybe that wasn't
Rush. That was Emily Irwin, yes. Tried to finesse it in there, but just didn't put enough on it. DeFore with a jump floaty. Rush setting strong side. DeFore tracks it down. Parker with the bump set. Nice swing, but dug up again by the Warhawks. Van Houten hits it through the block.
And Van Houten's one of those players that they're not going to set her for big swings, but they can do this with the little quick set and the tap dump. She's pretty effective.
Flyers still hanging around, but there's that one-handed set we saw last night that Rush did. Good up by the Flyers. And that is out of bounds. Franklin County mounting a comeback here. And Coach Ivetic of Great Crossing, I believe, has called his second timeout, but Warhawks still up by 4 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate. Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, everyone, to Franklin County High School. Clint Goins, Jason Hyatt here with you for the championship game of the 41st District. Set 1. Flyers led at one time 6-3, but now trail by 4. But they're mounting a little bit of a comeback here. Sophie DeFore, the junior, waiting for the whistle to serve. Calvert, nice up by Lauren Parker. Oh, that was going to be out, but unfortunately, Lucy Perkins had to react quickly. And
yeah, that was
it's always best to play it when you're unsure.
Ball was diving, so it was going to be close. She decided to take a stab at it. Just didn't work out for her.
Erin Thomas serving for the Warhawks. Good effort by the Flyers, but they just couldn't get it near the net.
Problem was every hit took them farther and farther and farther away from the net. Going the wrong direction.
Thomas again with the serve into the net this time. Flyers still hanging around, but they're running out of points. We stop at 25 here in high school volleyball.
That sends Parker to serve. She's the best server on this team. She's got 52 aces on the season. See if they can get a run out of her here.
I'm really impressed by her. I mean, as a sophomore libero, I mean, she digs up practically everything.
Well, you know, Clint, as they say, it's not how big you are, it's how big you play. And she has been a big-time force on the back row for this Flyer team all season, but especially here in the district tournament.
And, of course, she falls victim to the announcer's curse right there. Bragging about her, and then she serves into the net. Riley Ellison serving now for the Warhawks, and that one is shanked out of bounds. Off the arms of Logan Hurley. Set point here for great crossing, and that goes long. Good look, Lady Flyers. So we have a sub into the game. Lorraine Hetty, number 13, comes in, and I think Porter comes back into the game. Hetty will serve it up for the Flyers here.
Most important thing, you got to get these in.
That's right. Set point still for the Warhawks. Back row set, and that is down. And that will bring the
out.
Oh, it was out. I'm sorry. You are correct. Petty still serving. Porter gave it her best effort, but that will conclude set one. The Warhawks win it 25-20. We'll have set two coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Hello, my name is Greg with the State Tree Service, the name you know and trust.
Over the past 60 years, the State Tree Service has become a name people know and trust in Central Kentucky. From tree removal, pruning, and stump grinding to debris cleanup, we are always available with our 24/7 emergency services. A State Tree Service is licensed and insured, and our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. Give us a call at 502-229-5258 or go online for a free quote.
Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Welcome back, folks, to Franklin County High School. Here's some highlights of set one of the 41st District Volleyball Tournament Championship game. Carly Van Houten getting into it there. Flyers did a good job starting out, coming out to a 6-3 lead, but then Great Crossing kind of woke up and
well, I think they got into DeFore's head just a little bit after she got off to a pretty good start. But credit to the Flyers for rebound. I mean, it looked like Great Crossing was going to start pulling away from it, and they fought back, pulled it to within 5 by the end of the set. So I do think there's something to build on here going forward. But for Great Crossing now, they've kind of seen, you know, you've each seen what you're bringing to the net on this one. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments both coaches make.
You're right there as far as hanging around, because last night we saw, as you said, a similar score at about the 15-point mark, but then Frankfort High just basically folded.
Yeah, it was, I think, 15-12 at one point, and they ended up dropping it 25-16. So they pretty much got routed the rest of that set and didn't get any better from there. But for Franklin County, a better answer, but still a long way to go and a lot of work to be done.
They held their own, but they just couldn't overcome the deficit there at the end.
Clearly, Great Crossing staying loose here in between games.
Yeah, is that Porter there dancing around a little? Not Porter, it was Bowers dancing around a little bit there, having a good time. It's good to see him having a good time too.
Yeah, and worth noting too that both teams here, by virtue of making this championship game, advance to the regional tournament.
I'm not real sure about this, but I believe that the winner will host the first round game, just as is in the case in basketball, in the region. The winner of the district will host the second place team in some other district in the first round of the regional tournament.
And obviously, it's probably a similar case in other districts as what we're seeing here in the 41st. So, look, I'm not going to act like I know everybody else to that level of detail, but if you can win this, you would get to play the 2 seed out of another district. And, if they've got the same sort of hierarchy here, you get to avoid a team like Great Crossing.
Right.
To play a team more like you.
Right.
But, it's a long way from where we are right now.
Ellison starts off serving for the Warhawks. Nice up there by the Flyers. Porter off the net a little bit there. Power swing from the left-handed Emily Irwin.
And while both teams are wearing navy, making it somewhat difficult, I guess in this case, good news is they don't switch sides anymore. We talked about that last night. So
that's true.
You can get locked in, Franklin County on your right, Great Crossing on your left.
I think this is Spalding serving for Franklin County. She is one of the 2 Franklin County setters. DeFore is the other one. Did that hit the antenna?
Sure did.
I believe it did. That, however, did not hit the antenna, and Libby Irwin delivers. Nice stroke by Libby. And Emma Perkins just a little bit late getting over there on the block. Of course, it's hard to double block because, Perkins really can't leave the middle too early because they might set them.
Yeah, that's just the thing about playing a team like Great Crossing. When they've got so many weapons, you're not sure where they're going to go.
DeFore with the swing.
Speaking of weapons.
Yes. Emma Perkins back to serve now. It's up, but Lady Flyers couldn't track it down. That was Bowers with the kill for the Warhawks.
They say don't let the ball hit the ground without a body hitting it too, and that was a pretty good effort there.
Yes.
By Franklin County. I think that was Hetty going after it.
Rush's serve is in the net. She's one of the 2 setters for Great Crossing. Both teams run a 6-2 offense. They have 2 setters. There's the slide again. Perhaps my favorite volleyball play because I think it looks so pretty, and Calvert delivers. You really got to keep track of who's where on the slide. But this time, Libby Irwin into the net.
So, roughly a fifth of the way into the set, Franklin County finds themselves tied up at 5. The question is going to be, can you keep that, keep hanging around? Don't let it get more than a couple points away from you.
They take on a 1-point lead there on the set to no one in particular. DeFore with the jump floating. Another powerful swing by Great Crossing, but it goes into the net. Logan Hurley was there in position to put the block on it, but it never cleared. Overpass. Let's see if the Flyers can make him pay, and Hurley does. She gets the kill.
Yeah, Hurley not one that gets called on a whole lot, but she delivers here. And you can see it's kind of the opposite of what you were talking about earlier. You could see the defense was wanting to shade over to the other side of the court, not maybe expecting to go to Hurley. They were late sliding over for the block.
Well, that's, in my opinion, that's what the Flyers need to do, is need to go to somebody different than Sophie DeFore. Warhawks get the last point. And there again, is that Romano Lozano there with the kill?
So.
Because you know DeFore is going to get the double block every time. Of course, I think she's in the back row now and setting, but if you can get the ball to someone that only has a single blocker, then you've got a good chance of putting the ball down. Parker keeps it alive. It'll be a free ball for the Warhawks. Calvert, and she gets it back, but Parker puts it up again. And Romano Lozano gets the kill.
Yeah, and Lozano with the kill, but credit Parker, she did not handle that first ball over very cleanly. Forced Franklin County, like you said, just give a free ball over the net, but she came up big on that dig.
Oh, yeah. And that's out. Hits the referee, Kevin Gramig, in the foot, so you're sure that's out. Aaron Thomas, sophomore, serving for the Warhawks. That pass goes the wrong direction. It's going to be another free ball coming for the Warhawks. And a dump. But again, Parker picks that up. Unfortunately, Romano Lozano is blocked. And she had a double block on her that time. Thomas again into the net this time. Lady Flyers with a 3-point lead here in set 2, trying to tie this match up.
So again, now we're 2/5 of the way through the set. And Franklin County, well, it's a thing. but they're doing what they need to do. They've even given themselves a little bit of a cushion. So, that's good. It's going to be a grind. You've got to look at this as the long haul all the way to 25. So don't get too high, don't get too low. You've got a long way to go here, but just keep digging, keep it close, and hey, if you can keep a point or two ahead, all the better.
Nice swing by Emily Irwin on that one. This is Porter, and she takes just enough off to get the kill.
Found the soft spot and put it in the perfect position.
Jessica Spalding returns. She'll serve it up and be the setter.
It's particularly impressive getting that shot down for Porter against a team like Great Cross. You can do that against other teams that aren't as athletic and quick to the ball, but this Great Crossing team, they're going to get to most everything.
Before with the kill as the Warhawks shank that one out of bounds. Too hot to handle. What I like about Franklin County is you can see when that ball gets up in the air on the first hit, all the players are moving into their position. Wow, what a nice stroke there by Sophie DeFore.
Saw a good set, and that's right up where DeFore likes it.
Right down the line. We have our first time out of set 2. Flyers on top by 5 here on the Game of the Week.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks, to the Game of the Week volleyball edition here at the 41st District Volleyball Tournament Championship game. Franklin County lost the first set, but they're up by 5 here in the second set.
I just think it's crucial for Franklin County to keep the focus. Don't want to get ahead of yourself and start thinking, oh, here we go, look at us. You got to just keep acting like every single point is the most critical point in the entire game.
That is blocked, but blocked out of bounds. Emily Irwin got up there, but it went off her right elbow.
They're going to say it hit the net.
Well, I'm going to direct from the announcer's chair. I'd like to see that again.
If that hit the net, that bounced back awfully hard. I mean, it was. I think it may have clipped the net, but there had to be some arm in there because the way that ball rebounded, won't do that right off the net.
I don't know about that one, folks. I don't know about that one.
Again, though, we're going to go back to the focus thing. Don't get in your head. You got to let it go. The point's over. Now you've already given up another one. It has to stop here.
If anybody's into the net, it seems to be Great Crossing, not Franklin County.
Well, I don't think it was a net violation. They're just saying the serve rebounded off the net.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see. It wasn't. You're saying it wasn't a block?
There was no touch by the defense.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that seemed like an awfully hard rebound straight down for the ball to done that off the top of the net.
Well, speaking of blocks, Porter gets one for the Lady Flyers. They hold on to their 5-point lead. It's an overpass. Great Crossing plays it well, and a nice dump by Katie Rush, the WKU signee.
I'd like to get an official's opinion on plays like that. That, to me, that looks awfully close to a catch and throw of sorts.
Well, I would partially agree, but it happens.
Yeah, clearly
so frequently.
It's legal, you know.
Allow
But what's the line? How far can they go?
Yeah. How much can it rest in your hand? We've seen one last night and one tonight, a one-handed set, which is all. In fact, I think that was a one-handed set, was it not?
That one looked like it had a little bit more pop on it than some of the ones we've seen.
So, yeah, here, there you go, and one-handed sets are also a questionable play. This time they call it. Sometimes you can get away with that, but sometimes you can't. And that particular time, they didn't. The swing just long. Warhawks with the serve. Shanked out of bounds by, I think that was Lucy Perkins, was it not? Number 6? Yes.
Yeah, just kind of falling away from it.
Look for it to go to her again. Oftentimes, if you have a player shank the ball, then by golly, you're going to serve her again. They do, which makes a nice pass. Franklin County gets the point. Van Houten with the kill.
This looks like a manufactured timeout by Great Crossing. This is the old football play of, oh, my hamstring's tightening up. Let me fall down.
I'm injured. Yeah, I'm injured.
There's moisture on the court. Let's take a second here. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a spot that Great Crossing has not found themselves in very often.
No.
It's certainly not in district play.
No. So, I don't know. They do have one timeout left. But
I'm just kind of confused about how did we get so much moisture on the ground? Do we have a leak in the roof, or?
our replay producer says it's the hockey rink underneath the court.
Yeah, little known fact, Franklin County, very cutting edge in the gymnasium here.
Has a hockey rink underneath the basketball court. Yeah. Hockey's real big here at Franklin County.
And the retractable roof, we'll be opening that up later on just as soon as this rain passes.
Calvert with the kill. You know, they haven't gone to her a lot here in set number 2. But they do this time, and she does what she does. I think we're in that point of the rotation for Great Crossing where they have 3 pretty good hitters on the front row, and the Flyers cannot afford to double block anybody.
And that's the way you get out of it.
That's a problem, but yes, that helps you get a point right there. The Great Crossing libero is Ryan Livingston. She has also signed to play college volleyball. I think University of Cumberland's, but I could be wrong about that. Nice pass. There's that one-handed set again. It's who they call it,
I think that's
County?
Yeah, I think so. Again, though, you're going to have to respond.
I won't disagree with the call, but if you're going to call that, you should have called the other one. Parker off the net and into the net. They're crossing, clawing their way back into this game. Aaron Thomas, the sophomore, serving. Tight serve.
Coach Atkins needs to take a timeout here.
Perkins got up there. She saw it coming, but she couldn't get there in time. I would agree.
You got to stop this bleeding.
Or that can happen.
That'll work.
Just as good as a timeout. Serve into the net.
If you could get, a point, especially 2 here, you're going to start feeling pretty good about your chances. But again, got to get this serve in.
Petty serving. Just a little poke over the net there by Emily.
A good mid-air adjustment. The set wasn't what she was expecting, but able to poke it down.
Before, set Romano Lozano. Oh! Miscommunication there by the Lady Flyers. Somebody has to be aggressive. Somebody has to be aggressive on that play. Tie game now, 21 all. That's out, wanted to touch. Porter wanted to touch, but she's not going to get it. And now the Warhawks have their first lead of the game at a critical point in the game. 22-21. Dale Atkins calls timeout for Franklin County. They trail by 1 here on the Game of the Week. When this set concludes, folks, we'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers Volleyball Halftime Show. We'll show you some highlights from the first 2 sets and get ready for the 3rd set. And then at the conclusion of this match, we'll have the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher play of the game. Ellison with the serve. DeFore with the bump set. Porter swings hard and she gets the kill.
And they were going to touch at the net. Franklin County was lobbying for it. They got the call. You can see it there. Yep.
Yep. Off the fingertips. Spalding back into the game to serve and then come forward and set. That's a nice kill there by the Warhawks.
Yeah, that's some smoke right there coming at Hetty.
That's right. Nice set by Katie Rush.
This is probably the game of the match, or point of the match right here. Franklin County, you've got to get this one.
Emily Irwin, the sophomore. Parker with the bump. It's the set to DeFore. She hits it through the block. Ties it up, 23 all.
And that's the right play. When you need it most, go to your playmaker, let them make plays. Wow, nice job of avoiding the net too.
Yeah, hits the ball through the outstretched arms of Bowers. But there's Katie Rush with the dump again, and now we have a set point for Great Crossing.
That's why getting that point from before a second ago was so critical, because now the numbers work that you stay in it here. You just got to get one.
Before with the touch, dug up easily. Parker. And Van Houten with the kill.
Good decoy. They assumed it was going to go across to DeFore again. They went quick set to Van Houten, and she does what she does, just puts it right down.
That's right. On the Warhawk side, though, that was a very nice pancake dive by Emily Irwin. I'm going to give her a shout out, and we've got a timeout. Tied up at 24. They only go, you have to win by 2. I'm not sure if there's a cap. Probably not. So stay tuned, folks. The finish of set 2 coming up next.
At FPB, we work around the clock to ensure clean, safe, great-tasting water makes its way reliably to your home or business. The EPA recently required all public water systems to have a service line inventory completed by 2024, and we need your help to determine what type of service line you have. Your help can greatly speed the process, reduce costs, and keep rates more affordable for everyone.
Good to see some of the Franklin County fans out here in Forest. Got the cheerleaders and a decent crowd here for the 41st District Tournament. 24-24, got to win by 2. This is set 2. Great Crossing won the first one, and they have not lost a district set all year long. Is that correct, Jason?
That is correct.
So this would be big. Nice serve. Van Houten with the set.
And yeah, in the net.
Wow, the Flyers go up by 1.
Great Crossing's protesting, but Franklin County was all over it.
There you see the official making the call. You could question the set by Van Houten, and oftentimes when a non-setter sets the ball, it has to be ultra clean not to get called, but that didn't call. That's on the line. It's a set win for the Flyers.
First time all year.
A big victory for Dale Atkins and his team here on their home floor.
Well, it's what we talked about at the Open, Clint. You just got to get one somewhere. If you're going to win the match, you got to win a set somewhere. And they get the second one to tie it up 1-1, and now it's the best 2 out of 3, and hey, anything goes.
All right, the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show coming up next here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks, to Franklin County High School. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt and the rest of the Cable 10 crew for the volleyball edition of the Game of the Week 41st District Tournament Championship game. We got a good one. We have a tied match right now, 1-1. The Warhawks of Great Crossing won the first one. And Franklin County comes back and wins the second one, 26-24.
We talked about the resolve that Franklin County showed in the first set. After they got down about 5 points, they didn't just completely fold. They fought back, ended up losing 25-20, but they showed that they were willing to hang around. And they came out and jumped on Great Crossing here in the second set, built up a 4 or 5 point lead of their own, and the resolve again came back because Great Crossing went on a run, actually took the lead, and honestly it looked like it was going to be lights out, and that was going to be the end of it. But Franklin County dug deep, showed what they're made of, and pulled out the victory with the ace serve to take that second set. Pretty big stuff from the Flyers.
That's right. And what I liked about that particularly is that Coach Atkins kind of changed things up a little bit. Everybody knows that Sophie DeFore is the leader in kills in the Flyer team, and Coach Adam Ivetic of Great Crossing knows that as well, of course. So, you're going to put a double block on her, but he decided to set some of his other players, and Sophie's teammates stepped up and got the job done. We had some big hits by that girl right there, Carly Van Houten. We saw Porter with a couple of kills, and Romano Lozano with a couple of kills, and they're getting it done with some other people and keeping Great Crossing from settling in, so to speak.
Yeah, and now you find yourself tied up, 1-1. Again, like it's tricky here. You want to ride the momentum, the good feels. You're loose, you're feeling good, but you've got to maintain that precision focus right now. Again, every point is the most important point of the match. Don't take anything for granted. Keep digging. Don't worry about the scoreboard, and then just see where that shakes out down the line here.
All right, Jessica Spalding, the sophomore setter, will start off serving for the Flyers. Jazzy Calvert up by Lauren Parker, DeFore with a swing. Calvert with a dump. Parker again with a nice dig. That's at the net, and the Warhawks win that battle.
Yeah, that was a game of heads up right at the net. Jazzy Calvert came out victorious.
I think Emma Perkins was spinning in circles by the time that was over. DeFore off the block and down. Emma Perkins now back to serve for the Flyers. Into the net. She comes out of the game as Parker, the libero, comes back on. And for the Warhawks, we're going to have Erin Thomas. Overpass for the Flyers. Katie Rush sets a strong side hitter. And it's good.
Yeah, right down the line. That's placement that you just can't do anything about that.
No, and that's a difficult shot to make for the hitter. One that, basically you kind of let them have. Like a guy shooting a three-pointer from 24 feet out. Like, hey, if you want to launch that up, go knock yourself out. If you hit it, congratulations. And that's kind of the way that was. And she put it in there. Another service error for Franklin County. Behind early here is Riley Ellison, a senior. Back to serve. Nice up by Lucy Perkins. And double contact against the Flyers. Boy, calling them tight. That looked fairly clean to me, but if they call the last one, but they don't call that one. Okay.
It's subjective.
It certainly is. It certainly is. With the first hit, you can do anything, but this one here, I don't know. That was spinning more than the last one. Doesn't matter. Great Crossing got the point anyway, so we got our first time out. Franklin County down by 4 here in set 3 on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Riley Ellison awaits the whistle to serve here in set 3. Warhawks up by 4. They have not lost a district set all year long until the last set. Only lost 2 matches all year long. Franklin County giving them all they want.
Yeah, set number 3 here, not going the way of the Flyers in the early going, and they can't afford to get down too big. They know that they're capable of hanging with Great Crossing. They've shown that by winning a set, but winning a set and coming back from down by 6 or 7 points, that's 2 different things.
Right, and you don't want to. Oh, nice dig by Parker. You don't want to, while it's an accomplishment to take a set from a good team like this, you don't want that to be your victory. You want your victory to be the match win.
Yeah, and look, I can be not so naive to say that there are such things as moral victories, but there are moral victories after the match.
Right.
You look back and say, hey, look, we took one from them. Look what we did. Let's build off of that going into the rest of the postseason. You don't look at, there's no moral victories in the match.
I agree.
That's for after the fact.
I agree. And right now, looks like the Warhawks have started to maybe take things a little more seriously. They're back in their groove, so to speak. Spalding sets Van Houten. And wow, what a nice play by senior Carly Van Houten.
Sometimes the perfect set comes from the other team.
That's right. Thank you very much. Oh, that looked into me.
That was close.
Here's another look at it, and good call. Out by about 6 inches.
Romero Lozano, first time we've called her name in a little while.
Yes. Katie Rush back to serve now for the Warhawks. Nice bump by Lauren Parker. push to the back row. Weak side set, but into the net. And into the net again. With the Warhawks with a somewhat comfortable 7-point lead here in set number 3.
Yeah, they said you don't want to have to come back from 6 or 7. They already got themselves down by 8.
Petty with a serve.
The good news is it's still fairly early in the set, so if you're going to make a run, now's the time to do it.
Rush sets the back row. Flyers dig it up. Romero Lozano sends it over.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that's a net violation.
It's a decapitation.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Libby Irwin did the best she could, but yeah.
They need to inspect the net after that to make sure it's not damaged.
To me, that was a double contact.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Way to go, Lauren Parker. And that's Porter with the kill.
They deserve to get that point.
They did. They did. Lauren Parker is just, you know, you have those people that have a basketball IQ. Lauren Parker's got a volleyball IQ. That's just, you know, that's just the way she thinks. And then Porter just delivers, hammers it home. Unfortunately for the Flyers, the Libby Irwin yeah, make a good play and get mugged by your teammates. Man, that'll make you reconsider making a good play, won't it? Well, the Flyers have cut the lead from 7 to 5. Spalding back to serve. That's that one-handed set again, and Calvert. You know, when she gets a good quick set in the middle, she's virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, especially when, you know, on those sets right in front of you, it's essentially putting it up on a tee and saying, have at it.
Set to nobody in particular. You know, we haven't really talked about Ryan Livingston much, the libero for Great Crossing, but she does a good job as well. I don't mean to shortchange her.
Well, I think that is certainly one position, as Franklin County gets another point there, where you can say, look, if we're going, you know, spot by spot, Franklin County wins the libero position.
I agree, and the fact that, you know, Livingston, I mean, she's a good player. She's already signed to play college volleyball, but she's a senior, and to see a sophomore like Parker be as good as she is just, you know, really impressive, really impressive. Okay, we got a timeout on the floor. Franklin County has cut the lead to 3. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Folks, you'll want to stay tuned. We've got at least this set and another set to go. But at the end of the match, we'll have the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher play of the game. And, you know, we've had a lot of great plays. I don't know who our producers are going to pick, but we've had some outstanding plays tonight.
Well, I know one that sticks out in my head just for the variety of it. You know, we see lots of plays like that, big hits. Those are a dime a dozen with two good teams like this, but sometimes when you see the out of the ordinary plays, those are the ones that stick out.
Yeah, if it were up to me, I think it would be Parker a while ago. With
I was saying it without saying it, Clint.
I'm sorry.
It's so obvious.
Sorry about that, man. Back row set. The 4 off the net. She's just so impressive, the way that she can take a bad apple and make good applesauce.
I was just thinking the same thing, maybe not that exact metaphor, but just the way that that set was behind her. And most players, when that happens, they're just going to, you know, get an arm on it, roll it over, be done with it. She just gets back there and still swings at it.
And there you go.
Yeah, that was a long point, but I'd be more interested in seeing the early part of that replay than the latter for that first hit that she put over.
All right, Flyers still hanging around. Down by 3. Lucy Perkins back to serve for the Lady Flyers. As Dale Atkins gives a signal to Lucy as to where he wants the ball to be served. Pretty sure he didn't say serve it out, but
don't look now. Flyers getting back into this thing.
Another back row attack, this one into the net by the Warhawks. And here you go. Here you go, Jason. Here's your replay of the previous play to where she took a set that was kind of behind her. Well, we weren't able to see it all. Wow, what a nice swing there by Emily Irwin.
Yeah, you get a ball out in front of Irwin and she'll send it down.
It's not often you have an opposite that is as tall as she is either. And opposites almost always never have a double blocker, you know.
Kind of like, you know, getting to be the Dame Lillard to Giannis. We can go that route of, look, they can't guard everybody, so
that's right.
Somebody's going to be open.
That's right. So the Warhawks have stretched it out to a 5-point lead again. They were up by 7 earlier. Franklin County cut it to 3, but now they're down by 5. Good swing there by Romero Lozano. Good up. That's another down the line swing. Like, man, if you can hit that, more power to you.
And yeah, you just see no blocking over there. Hurley tried to turn on it late, but.
Well, if you're the only blocker, you got to block angle. You just have to.
Yeah.
And you have to give them the line if they can hit it. And they can hit it. Timeout again here, folks. Warhawks up by 6 on the game of the week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
(19-13) here in set 3. in the 41st District Volleyball Championship. The Warhawks won the first one. The Flyers took the second set, giving the Warhawks their first district set defeat of the season. But the Warhawks up 6 here in set 3. Van Houten with the block. And a nice little fake swing by Van Houten, and Romero Lozano puts it down.
Yeah, probably the best swing of the night for Romero Lozano. And this is the point where we've seen Franklin County answer once in this set already. They got down by 8, pulled it back to within 3. It got back to, I guess, where we are now, 6. But now we're running late in the set. So
yeah, you're running out of points.
If I'm Coach Atkins, look, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not out loud going to give up the set here, but there's a tall mountain to climb here. But show me something. Fight back. Don't lay down. Just show me the fight so I know that we're still here, and let's go get them in set number 4.
Katie Rush, the server and the setter. Parker, nice pass. DeFore with the set. Romano Lozano with the kill.
She's coming to life here.
Romero Lozano. I say Romano Lozano all the time. Why don't you correct me, Jason?
Before each match, Clint, I set myself a little timer or a countdown. I say I'm only going to correct him 10 times. After that, I'm just going to let him go.
Just let me hang myself. Nice kill there by Journey Porter. Well, they didn't knock her down this time for the celebration.
She was bracing for it.
Yeah. That's Libby Irwin. Hits it through the block. She's the one that's hit it down the line a couple of times. Very impressive.
And look, far be it for me to criticize anybody, because what do I know? But I have noticed over the last couple of days on Porter's blocks, it seems like she needs to get up closer to the net, get her hands over the net more. She's had a few over the last couple of days that she's blocked it, but she's just too far away. It goes straight down right in front of her.
Side. Yeah. Calvert never cleared, they say. 4 hits.
And for Porter, she's tall enough and athletic enough to do that. I think it's just maybe she's worried about gun shy about net violations, but it's okay. Get up there, go after it.
Riley Ellison with the kill for the Warhawks. And now Ryan Livingston, the libero, to serve for set point here in set number 3. DeFore, Livingston puts it up. Good dig there by Porter. Back row into the net. Emma Perkins was there either way. Flyers still hanging around here. Still set point for the Warhawks. We have the officials going over the
checking on the serve, perhaps. Make sure the rotation is in order.
Parker comes out of the game, and Emma Perkins back to serve. She sends it deep. They go to Calvert. Who else? When the game's on the line, you want to go with your big hitter. And she puts it down. The Warhawks win set 3. They lead 2-1. Set 4 coming up here on the Game of the Week.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 48 years in business. Call, come by, or visit our website for free quotes.
If your property has trees, you know they add beauty and value, but they also have the potential to do serious damage. That's where the team of pros at Estate Tree Service come in. From trimming and shaping to complete removal, including stumps, the team at Estate Tree Service gets the job done, even in an emergency. Estate Tree Service has been the area's premier tree service since 1957, and our long list of satisfied clients can tell you why. The name you know and trust. Estate Tree Service.
Set 4 coming up here at the 41st District Volleyball Championship as we look at some highlights of set number 3. Carly Van Houten gets a nice set from the other team and puts it down. It's a great dig and a great hit by Lauren Parker, and then makes a nice set to a teammate, Journey Porter.
There's just so much happening on that play.
Porter with a good dig there, and DeFore finds an open spot of the court, puts it down for the Flyers. But, you know, the Warhawks, they've got their weapons also. That was Emily Irwin. And there was Jazzy Calvert. A lot of good volleyball action here tonight at the 41st District Volleyball Championship. The one good thing I will say that even if Franklin County is unable to come back and win this match, they'll be facing a number 1 seed from another district in the 11th region. But, they're facing the number 1 team in the region now. So you would think it would be a slightly weaker team.
Right, yeah. That's a very good point, that it's not like we're looking at, statewide of goodness knows who you're going to get. You know everybody in the region. You're playing the best team, so whoever you get isn't going to be as good as this, and you've shown that you're a worthy competitor here. So
right.
Really, if anything, I think Franklin County is putting it out there that, hey, 1 seed from district whatever that, gets us in the regional tournament, you don't want any part of this.
That's right.
That's going to be a 1 seed that's none too happy to see, oh, crap, I got to play Franklin County.
Yeah.
They know how to play over there.
Yeah. So the Great Crossing, like as we said, has only lost 2 matches all year long. One to Owensboro Apollo in the Quad States tournament down in Mayfield. And that was just a best 2 out of 3. And I think the only other loss was what, to Dunbar?
I don't have.
It was some Lexington school. I've forgotten who it is, but it's.
That would probably, because, Dunbar is actually undefeated. They went 9-0 in the region. So, yeah, if they played Great Crossing, they definitely won that one. But, hey, Franklin County, they're 22-9 on the season and went 8-3 in region play. So, they're no slouches.
Right. Great Crossing teammates having a good time over there. As you see, Ryan Livingston waiting to check in here as soon as the official makes sure that the lineup is straight. We're still working on it. Still working on it. And now here we go. Both these teams have a lot of good underclassmen. Overpass there, but and Katie Rush for Warhawks, just a junior. Sophie DeFore for Franklin County, just a junior. Lauren Parker, just a sophomore for Franklin County. So both of these teams should be pretty good next year as well. Spalding coming back to serve. She's also just a sophomore. Romero Lozano, just a sophomore. Nice block there by the Lady Flyers. I think that may have been Porter with it. DeFore sends it over. And that's Amelia Bowers with the kill. We haven't heard a lot from her.
Yeah, much quieter tonight than what we saw last night.
She had some action in the first set. The last two sets, I'm not sure she's been in the game. She's been so quiet. A serve for Libby Irwin. She's the senior going to Campbellsville to play volleyball next year. And there's a block by Jazzy Calvert, the senior going to Mississippi State to play volleyball next year.
County would love to get a stop here. Don't want to dig yourself into an early hole.
Bowers hitting weak side, dug up by the Flyers, and that's one that Bowers just couldn't track down.
Not the way you draw it up for Franklin County, but
yeah, that was basically a free ball, and
it's misplayed by great crossing.
Yeah, great crossing. That's not a usual thing there when a team of this caliber can't handle a free ball coming over the net. Apparently that ice rink underneath the court is coming through again.
Yeah, a little perspiration from underneath the court.
Calvert gets up, puts it down. Good things happen when the pass is good. And bad things happen when the pass is not.
Yeah, rare mistake from the Franklin County libero there.
Kind of a tweener. Missed time play there. It was Kiana Taylor, I think, the middle hitter. But either she left early or the pass was late or something. But an ace serve there by Livingston as communication as to whose ball that was kind of broke down for Franklin County, and they find themselves in a 5-point deficit here in set 4. We'll come back with more volleyball here on the Game of the Week. Jason Hyatt and me Clint Goins here with you at the 41st District Volleyball Championship on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Be sure to join us tomorrow for the football Game of the Week. Crosstown rivals Franklin County and Western Hills play each other in an important district game. If Western Hills hopes to have any playoff potential, they'll have to win tomorrow night.
Franklin County is still undefeated.
They are.
Top 15 in the state.
In fact, I think the Flyers are #1 in 4A according to their RPI.
Even over Boyle County?
Even over, yes. According to the RPI, strength of schedule.
Right
now, depending how you look at it, Boyle County may be ranked higher, but that one sails out of bounds. Not a very common thing for Emily Irwin. Lucy Perkins will step back to serve for the Lady Flyers. Calvert is dug up. DeFore off the net with the swing. Livingston with the dig, but it's too close to the net for her teammates to make a play on it. And Franklin County cuts the lead to 2. Nice pass. Calvert is stuffed by the Flyers. Kiana Taylor, I think, up there. Says, no, not in my house. Must have been a net violation. I think it was DeFore, the guilty party.
I like DeFore's attitude on the court. She's always keeping everybody up, keeping things going, encouraging.
Is that in?
It
yes.
was.
Kiana Taylor, we haven't really seen her much until the 4th set here, but she is stepping up big for the Lady Flyers.
And did she even play last night? I
don't remember calling her name, but she's playing great so far. Block for a kill. That's Romero Lozano. Gets up and ties the game.
She was the only one there. It was her or nobody. She got it.
Yeah. Sophie DeFore with the serve. Oh, a little dink there, taking it over on 2.
Trickeration at the front line.
Yeah. Katie Rush catching them off guard. Just when you least expect it, that's when it comes. Riley Ellison serving now for the Warhawks, puts it into the net. Should Franklin County win this set, we will go to a 5th and final set, and they only go to 15 in the 5th set, not 25. Sub on Rick Crossing's part. Didn't see who came into the game, but Parker puts the ball into play. Rush with the set. Dinked over. Franklin County picks it up, and that swing is long by Romero Lozano.
Everything was good, but the final result.
This is the younger Irwin. Emily, the sophomore, the lefty. The 4 with the set. And another mix-up.
Me,
Warhawks. Yes. Anybody, somebody, nobody.
It was like they were looking in a mirror. Hands up together, hands down together.
Yeah. Someone forgot who the setter was. Violation. Perkins.
Emma Perkins, yeah.
Emma Perkins. Warhawks up by 1. Katie Rush back to serve. She's a junior. Wow, ace serve. That one just cleared the net and then rolled off the table.
I wondered if Porter maybe should have gone after that one. I guess maybe that's not supposed to be her ball, but she's standing out of bounds.
Pass just a little bit too close to the net. The Warhawks suddenly up by 3 here. Amelia Bowers hits it into the net. Spalding comes in. Romero Lozano goes out. Spalding will serve. And will come up to set.
So we're about at the halfway point, Clint, here in the 4th set.
You and your math again.
Franklin County is in good position. See if they can close it out the rest of the way.
Before, big swing. Cuts the lead to 1. Spalding serves. Out of bounds.
That was off the side of her hand. You could see the way that thing was spinning.
Here's another look at it, and yep. Out by a few inches. Good call. Before hits it off the arms of Ryan Livingston.
That's a good answer.
Calvert dinks it over. Flyers pick it up. And that's long, and the Flyers have now tied it up.
So, I mean, look, big picture here. Coach Atkins, the Lady Flyers, if you say before the game, you're going to go in the 4th set, it's 2-1, and you're 14-14 halfway through the 4th. You take that all day.
Oh, yeah, now they're up by 1. As Calvert hits it into the net. Emma Perkins back to serve. Tight. Before off the net. Good job by Franklin County's offense selling the fake, making the blockers stay where they're at. Watch this right here, folks, as 2 hitters go up that don't get the ball, but the blockers can't leave them. So she's basically one-on-one.
I'd like to see a radar gun on that one. That may have been the hardest ball Sophie DeFore has hit all tournament, maybe.
Flyers up by 2. We've got a timeout. Here's another look at it. Here's the 2 hitters going up, freezing the blockers in place before it gets the job done.
Nice bump from the stands up there. It's good form.
All right, Flyers with a 16-14 lead. And, you know, this is, you know, quite frankly, Jason Hyatt, this is not a place I thought we'd be at but I'm happy for the
Well, I
Lady
mean, yeah,
Flyers
if people are going to be honest, I don't know if anybody, I mean, well, there's no reason to, you know, if you were putting bets down, you wouldn't say that nobody's ever taken a set from Great Crossing, and Franklin County has already achieved that, and now here they are up in the fourth. So really impressive performance from the Flyers.
There's probably a lot of teams out there in the 11th region that have already secured. Oh, good up. Oh, nobody came forward to help her out. But a lot of teams that may have already secured a victory that really don't want Franklin County to win because they'll have to face Great Crossing in the first round.
Right, yeah.
Dink, nice diving effort there by the Warhawks, but it's not enough. Franklin County keeps their 2-point lead. A lot of excellent play here tonight. Girls not afraid to get on the floor as we look at Logan Hurley there, the senior for the Lady Flyers. She just came into the game.
And Kiana Taylor's out there again as well. There's got to be a leak in the roof, right?
I don't know. I don't know, but there's, you know, we didn't. Let's just say we didn't have this problem last night. Of course, it is lightly raining. I mean lightly raining. One of those intermittent wipers kind of rain. Diving attempt there by Franklin County, but couldn't get to it. We have a new player in the game here for Great Crossing. This is Alexis Everman, a senior, getting some action, and that pass just a little bit too tight.
Good for Everman, you know, happy to see her in the game, but I'll be honest, it's surprising for Coach Ivetic to bring in a player cold off the bench that we haven't seen all week here in the most critical points of this match.
That's right, that's true. You know, but of course we see, Coach Atkins is getting Taylor into the game. Hadn't played, I don't think, until the fourth set, and right there, a big block, and she's played on a very important role here in the fourth set for the Lady Flyers. They're still up by one. The four serves it tight to the net. That's got to be 4 hits.
Franklin County got a hit over.
I did not see that.
Yeah, they played it with the net.
Romero Lozano is blocked.
It's a hustle point for Great Crossing.
Ellison with the serve. Down the line for an ace. Great Crossing now with a 1-point lead here in set 4. Here's another look at it. You don't quite see it land in there, but it does. The 4 setting weak side. That was Taylor, I think, with the swing. She gets the block, and they're going to call her into the net. Or over. Do they call her into the net, or do they call it in the plane?
So we're all good there. I mean, they're just fighting for it. They both have a hand on the ball.
Yeah, I think they called her over the plane, which,
dicey.
Yeah, not sure about that one. Set behind the hitter that time, and this time, was that Rush with the kill?
And I thought initially they gave that point to Great Crossing.
Let's see.
Looks like now they've gone the other way.
The ball does look out.
Okay, there we go.
And we have the officials flag there. I think that's a good call. I mean, it's dangerously close, but I think it's a good call. We have the officials conferring now, and I don't think we have an official timeout by either team, but here's a zoomed in look at it, and you can see right.
That's hard to tell.
That is. That's close. Let's just say we don't have conclusive replay evidence to overturn the call.
It's not confirmed, it stands.
So, but I think it was a good call. If I were the official, I would have called that. And then, of course, Franklin County.
We have to say it, right?
Ball never lies.
Right.
Yeah. Livingston comes out as libero. Bowers comes in. We got another sub here coming into the game. That's Rush coming out, and we've got another player, Jenna Browning, coming into the game. I don't think we've seen her, a sophomore. I mean, a critical point in this match, and Coach Ivetic not at all concerned about putting in some cold players. But the thing is, that says a lot about his confidence in his team. And a good way to build confidence for young players in particular, saying, hey, this match is on the line, and I'm depending on you to go in and get the job done. And they did. They do. Warhawks up by 3. Back with more volleyball after this on the Game of the Week.
Classic Goldmaster Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Goldmaster Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
There are some fans in the stands here for Great Crossing, representing their Warhawk team, cheering them on hopefully to a district championship. They lead by 3 here in what could be a decisive set 4.
Yeah,
don't forget, after this game, we're going to have Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher have their play of the game. You were saying, Ms. Wright, before
I was going to say they're within 3 points of it, and if they can make that 4 here, then that might just do it. So big point for Franklin County.
Rush tried to take it over on 2. Flyers dig it up. Romero Lozano gets the set. The Warhawks keep it alive, but they're not able to return it. Franklin County cuts the lead to 2, and they'll have the serve.
Yeah, that's what you needed. Had to get that point. Sophie DeFore currently on the back row too, so
yeah,
all the more important.
Porter back into the game for the Lady Flyers. Porter, Perkins, and Romero Lozano on the front row for Franklin County. As LeRae Hetty serves it up. Partially blocked. Here's a swing. Dug up nicely by the Warhawks. A roll. Smart play there by Libby Irwin. Warhawks 2 points away from winning this match and the region title. District title. That's what you're here for, is to correct me, which needs to be done a lot. Another kill. Libby Irwin. Set and match point. Katie Rush.
Championship point.
And out of bounds. The Flyers stay alive as Jessica Spalding comes into the game.
Got to get 3.
She will serve it up. Most important thing is just put it in play.
Yep, this is no time for going for aces. You got to make them earn it.
And that's wide.
There's
Good
one.
look by Parker.
Now the task is down to 2. Just got to get 2 here. Step 1. Accomplished.
They go back to it. Nice pass to the front row and to 4. Dug up by Livingston. Back row set, blocked. Parker to the 4. That's blocked. Parker sends it over and out. Oh my goodness.
Tough way to go.
That was a close one. That was a close one. Great crossing, wins the 41st district, but man, the Lady Flyers gave them all they wanted, folks. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard play of the game. That's next here on the Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week, Play of the Game, is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what they do and families are why they do it.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Welcome back, folks, to Franklin County High School. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt with you. Great crossing wins the match in a closely contested 4-set win for the Warhawks. There you see some of the trophies, and now it's time for the Tim and Rebecca Hubbard play of the game. Here it is.
Well, we teased it earlier. There you go, Lauren Parker with the dive and the hit over from her backside to keep it alive.
And then a set for the kill. So.
And then Porter got mugged.
Yeah.
Let's let the bodies hit the floor. They were all over on that one.
That's right. That was a great play for the Flyers.
And, you know, look, even in a losing effort, they earned play of the game.
Yeah.
Just really impressive performance, I thought, for Franklin County. They've got a lot to be proud of. No need to hang your heads after this one. This, again, we're after the game, and there are moral victories here. That was great effort. You showed that you belong with one of the best teams in the entire state. So this is something to build off of, not something to hang your head about.
That's exactly right. Franklin County is going to be a problem for somebody in this region tournament. So anyway, that ends our coverage. We're going to have the trophy presentation here shortly of the district champion and perhaps the all-tournament team. So hang with us. We'll be back in just a second.
Representing Frankfurt High, Kendall Cook. And Ava Kemper. From Western Hills High School, Abigail Stout. And Sydney Snyder. Representing Franklin County, Sophie Dufour. Jessica Spalding. And Lauren Parker. And from Great Crossing High School, Ryan Livingston. Riley Ellison. Amelia Bowers. And your 41st District All-Tournament MVP from Great Crossing, Chastity Calvert. Again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for 2023 41st District Volleyball All-Tournament Team. And now the presentation of our trophies. The runner-up, Franklin County Lady Flyers. And your 41st District Tournament champions, the Warhawks of Great Crossing High School. Fans will remember that both teams will move on to the 11th Region Tournament, which begins next week.